Hey everyone, it's Rob with Rob Finds Treasure, and we have another penny box to hunt today. So I'm pretty excited about this box. Picked it up on a whim. Just happened to stop by a Chase Bank, and it's one that I go to once in a while, but I usually get nickels at it, and I thought, you know what? I asked for nickels, they didn't have it, so I said, can I get a box of pennies? And they had a box of pennies. Already checked it. We have circulated pennies here, so I'm pretty happy about that. That means I can get to hunting it. That being said, let's get into it right now. We're on roll number 6, guys, and I didn't check it with a magnet, but we might have a steal scent here. If I can get it out. That's a 77D. And I do see copper on it. Let me just double check this. Well, it's not magnetic, and this is a really weird toned coin. I can see the copper layer now that I look at it close. Wow, that's something different. Maybe it was colored. But if it's colored, it was sure done nicely. Alright guys, nothing special about this penny. I looked at it under the microscope. It looks like someone used a silver marker or permanent marker and coated it several times, and I think over the course of time it's just slowly weared away. You can get the best look right there. Man, sure got my blood going for a second, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a steely at first, and then it obviously wasn't, and it weighs 3.1 grams. It's definitely a copper penny that's been colored. I'm going to pull it aside, though, because kind of a cool find. And we'll get back to the hunt. Well, it took 19 rolls to get our first wheat scent, but I see the date because it's looking right at me. And it's a good one, 1919. Common for the Wheaties, made a lot of them. But it's a teens Wheatie, and it's our first, and we're on the board. Unbelievable. 19 rolls, but at least it gave us a teens. Very next roll, roll 20. We've got another wheat scent here. Is that a 35D? It's a 35D, so that's another good wheat scent. So we got a 1919 and a 35D in the first 20 rolls, but 2 back-to-back. Figured I'd point out that there's only 47 million minted of those, so that's under the 50 million minted mark. Pretty good find. Roll 23, we're going to have our first Canadian here. Looks like a young head, too. Yes, sirree. 1953. That's a good find. Put her up there with the foreign finds. Roll 25 yields another Canadian. 1975. All right, that's 2 foreign finds in the box. Same roll as that Canadian, guys, and we've got another wheat scent here, and it looks really old as well. 1929 Philadelphia. All right, so only 3 wheat scents, but a 1919, a 1929, and a 35D. Wow. I'll take quality over quantity. Not that their quality's that great, but at least the years are good. Let's go find some more. That's weird. This Lincoln Memorial scent made by the U.S. Mint was actually made in China. Roll 31 gives us our 4th wheat scent, and it is 1945 Philadelphia. It is actually, believe it or not, the youngest or the most recent of the box. Roll 35, guys. Got another wheat scent here. I almost missed it, but I could just make out the wheat ears on the back, and I can kind of see one scent, but I'm not going to be able to see that, I don't think. So I'm going to take my handy dandy toothpick and see if I can just scratch away a little bit around the date and get you a date. All right, guys, I scratched on the date. Can't see it with the naked eye. Maybe we can see it. And there it is, 1941D. So not the best looking of coins, but it's a wheat scent. 41. And that continues our search of wheat cents. Now got 5. Nothing newer than 45. Everything's been 45 or older, so that's a good sign. I wish there was more of them. There could be. Let's keep looking. All right, everyone, another box of pennies has been hunted. Not a lot of finds, but good finds. We found a lot of copper, another 83 cracked die. Look at this. You guys, check your 83s because it's the same crack almost on all of them, and there's quite a bit of them. Probably not that valuable since there's so many, but pretty much one in every 30 or 40 83s that I look at seems to have a cracked die lately. We got 609s, 2 Canadians, one's a young head, and it's not too often I can get a 1953 Canadian on the board, so that's good. We got 459s, none of them with a double or the repunch mint mark. Got kind of a cool painted 77, and then we got 4 or 5 wheat cents, and they're good years. 1919 Philadelphia, 1929 Philadelphia, 1935 Denver, 1941 Denver, and 1945 Philadelphia. Nothing from the 50s. So sometimes quality is better than quantity. Not that this one's quality, but still cool to get some earlier wheat cents. Hopefully you enjoyed the hunt with me. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching and happy hunting.